Thailand is bent on becoming Southeast Asia's electric vehicle manufacturing hub, as despite an industry slowdown in other parts of the world. Thailand's Board of Investment, or the BOI, has so far approved 24 projects by car makers that could see more than 500,000 EV units produced in just 1 year. In the next 5 years, Thailand's BOI expects to see all EV and EV-related investments amounting to more than $5.5 billion. CNA's Wong with this report.
It's not loud at all.
Hello, DD Pi.
But for Thailand, this could well be the sweet sound of success. Since coming to power last September, Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin has been steering the country towards the production of electric vehicles.
Thailand is the first country in the region that announced a comprehensive measure, and it is also an aggressive measure to promote the EV industry. And apart from the vehicle production, we also focus on the key parts manufacturing in Thailand.
Thailand has reduced excise tax from 8% to just 2% for electric cars, and EV manufacturers can enjoy up to 40% cuts on import duties for completely built-up units costing not more than 2 million baht or $55,000 per vehicle. These are all moves to drive the country towards a challenging target under the initiative called 30 at 30. Thailand aims to ensure that by the year 2030, at least 30% of its total motor vehicle production will be zero-emission vehicles. That's equivalent to 725,000 cars and 675,000 motorbikes. That's part of the country's goal to progress from being a regional hub for traditional automobile manufacturing to a base for EV production. One of the world's biggest EV players, BYD, is helping to put Thailand on the way. The Chinese manufacturer, which has challenged Tesla's lead in global EV industry, set up its first plant in the country. The facility will start production of EVs in the third quarter of this year and plans to manufacture 150,000 EV units annually. But beyond economic benefits, BYD's investment is seen as another boost to bilateral relations between China and Thailand.
明年是中泰建交50周年，两国关系发展站在新的历史起点上，让我们同舟共济，真诚友好，互帮互助，抓住机遇，战胜挑战。 共同建设中泰命运共同体。
The automotive manufacturing sector currently contributes about 10% to Thailand's GDP and employs more than 850,000 people. And taking on EV manufacturing will move the industry into the future. But aside from enticing investors to expand EV manufacturing in the kingdom, the government also wants to encourage Thai citizens to convert to green vehicles.
ตอนที่เราซื้อรถคันนี้มามันก็จะมีรถรัฐบาลช่วยภาษีอยู่ใช่ก็เป็นแรงจูงใจที่ทำให้ซื้ออยู่เหมือนกันข้อแรกเลยนะประหยัดน้ำมันเนี่ยปกติเนี่ยเราเติมน้ำมันเดือนหนึ่งก็ประมาณ 5-6,000 บาทพอเราเปลี่ยนเป็นใช้รถตัว EV ค่าไฟที่บ้านเพิ่มประมาณ1-2,000 บาทอย่างเงี้ยไม่เกินจากนี้ถ้ามีรถ EV เยอะก็ลดมลภาวะได้เยอะครับ
Thailand's capital Bangkok is notorious for its noise and air pollution brought about by its traffic congestion. And EVs could go a long way to changing that, as what some Thai automotive manufacturers have already been doing. Battery-operated motorbikes are cheaper, lighter, and quieter. These are just some of the factors attracting buyers. Now just imagine if this becomes a norm, especially with some 22 million motorbikes on the streets of Thailand today. HSM Motor used to make electric golf carts, but about 4 years ago it started to produce e-bikes.
ประชากรในกรุงเทพครับเป็นคนต่างจังหวัดเข้ามา อาศัยอยู่เยอะครับฉะนั้นเนี่ยเรื่องค่าครองชีพก็จะเป็นแฟกเตอร์หลักในการที่ดำรงชีวิตอยู่ในกรุงเทพครับการที่ใช้มอเตอร์ไซค์ไฟฟ้าก็จะช่วยในการลดภาระค่าใช้จ่ายให้กับครัวเรือนครับทำให้มีเงินเหลือเก็บมากขึ้นนะครับปัจจุบันถ้าไรเดอร์ครับจะเติมน้ำมันรถน่าจะประมาณ 300-500 บาทครับถ้าเขาเปลี่ยนมาใช้ไฟฟ้าก็จะไม่เกิน100 บาทขั้นต่ำก็คือจะประมาณ 3,000-6,000 บาทต่อเดือนนะครับ
Vietnamese EV maker VinFast is also confident in the potential of Thailand's domestic market. It started operations only in 2017, but it has since expanded its sales to countries as far as the US, Germany, and Australia. And it tells CNA the introduction of VinFast models in the kingdom represents the next step in the company's global expansion strategy after the US and EU markets. Currently, few have heard of VinFast in Thailand, but the company believes its brand will catch on soon enough. In a written reply to CNA, VinFast says it believes Thailand has the most developed EV market in Southeast Asia and possesses strong growth potential. And it adds that VinFast recognizes the competitive landscape in Thailand. However, local consumers are open to new brands, presenting an opportunity for VinFast's entry.
Looking ahead, I'm still very optimistic on the future because we see a good growth that we have seen over the past years. We have seen a lot of commitment and with the tangible result from the car company that they already break ground, for the construction in Thailand.
Much hope is riding on this EV sector to drive the country's economic growth. EVs could also help move the country towards a cleaner future. And the next few years will determine how far Thailand gets in reaching its goals. Wong, CNA, Bangkok.